1800 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister says Pakistani health professionals are on the front line in the fight against COVID-19 across the world. The Foreign Minister says Pakistan has enhanced the capacity to bring back 7,000 stranded Pakistanis from abroad every week. Another sortie of medical emergency relief items from China has arrived in Pakistan. Over 250 new coronavirus cases and 16 new deaths have been reported in the country during the last 24 hours. The Pakistan Navy has successfully demonstrated anti-ship missile firing in the North Arabian Sea. In occupied Kashmir, the Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred 3 Kashmiri youths in Pulwama district today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan says the Pakistani health professionals are on the front line in the fight against COVID-19 across the world. In a tweet today, he said they also want to help us combat COVID-19 in Pakistan. Imran Khan said we have launched Yaran-e-Watan initiative for our overseas health professionals who can now register to volunteer their services. The Foreign Minister Shah Qureshi says Pakistan has enhanced the capacity to bring back 7,000 stranded Pakistanis from abroad every week. Addressing the American-based Pakistanis via video link today, he expressed the confidence that this figure will go up in the coming weeks. The Foreign Minister said it is our utmost endeavour to bring back all the registered 60,000 stranded Pakistanis before Eid al-Fitr. He said 10,000 Pakistanis have already been brought back. He said the government has taken the initiative to protect the poor segments of the society and support the economy at this difficult juncture. Shah Qureshi said the coronavirus respects no borders and collective efforts are required to deal with this unprecedented challenge. He recognized that the Pakistani community in the United States has always played a very vibrant role and demonstrated large-heartedness. The Special Assistant to the Prime Minister on National Health Services, Dr. Zafar Mirza, has again urged the citizens to demonstrate responsibility and avoid making congregations during Ramadan to protect themselves from COVID-19. Addressing a news briefing in Islamabad this evening, he said the overseas Pakistani health experts can register themselves at the website yaranewatan.com.pk, which was launched yesterday, while another web portal, telehealth.gov.pk, has also been launched today, where the local paramedical staff can register themselves. He informed that a Chinese company has offered Pakistan to provide vaccination against coronavirus, which is under preparation mode. He said Pakistan has demanded of the Chinese company about the details of the said vaccine. The Special Assistant to the Prime Minister on Information and Broadcasting, Dr. Firdaus says the government's efforts and policies are directed towards protecting the people from coronavirus and mitigate the economic impact of the pandemic. She made these remarks while chairing a meeting through video link of the provincial information ministers today. The Special Assistant said on the directions of the Prime Minister, health professionals who are the first line of defense in the fight against the contagion have been provided with the personal protective equipment across the country. She said in the second phase, the process of distribution of protection kits among cameramen was started today. She said the media workers will be provided with these protection kits in a phased manner in all the provinces. The Special Assistant said media workers' ration initiative has also been launched. Firdaus said the relief being extended to industrial workers will also be provided to media workers. She said the provincial governments should prepare the lists of media persons to ensure their protection. Dr. Firdaus said a campaign is also being started with the cooperation of the provincial governments to disinfect the press clubs across the country. The Special Assistant also asked the provincial governments to clear the outstanding advertisement bills of the media. The Minister for Railways, Sheikh Rashid Ahmed, says decision about resumption of trains operation will be taken on the 10th of next month. Addressing a news conference in Lahore today, he said disinfection gates are being manufactured at the railway workshops. He said a 300-bed quarantine train hospital has reached Chaman. A meeting of the National Command and Operations Centre was held in Islamabad today with the Minister for Planning and Development, Asad Omar, in the chair. The meeting undertook comprehensive review of the implementation of test, trace and tracking strategy, stock position of utility stores, update on flights and indigenous development of critical medical equipment. The provincial chief secretaries joined the session through video link. Another sortie of medical emergency relief items from China has arrived in Pakistan. According to Inter-Service Public Relations, medical relief items against COVID-19 include PCR testing kits, surgical masks, protective coverall suits, N95 masks and ventilators. It is pertinent to mention here that Chinese medical team headed by Major General Huang Xingzhen arrived in Pakistan yesterday. The Chinese medical team, comprising specialists including disease control, pulmonologists, ICU, infectious disease and control testing and nursing experts, will stay in Pakistan for 2 months to provide their expertise and guidance to doctors and paramedics for COVID-19 treatment at various hospitals across the country. The number of confirmed coronavirus cases in the country has soared to 11,940, according to National Command and Operations Centre. These include 5,046 cases in the Punjab, 3,945 in Sindh, 1,708 in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, 656 in Balochistan, 307 in Gilgit-Baltistan, 223 in the Islamabad Capital Territory, and 55 in Azad Kashmir. 2,755 patients have so far recovered, while the death toll from the virus stands at 253, with 16 new deaths and 785 new cases reported during the last 24 hours. This is Radio Pakistan. The Foreign Minister Shah Mehmood Qureshi says the government is committed to support downtrodden and marginalized segments of the society through the Ehsaas Emergency Cash Program. In his video message on the occasion of the 24th Foundation Day of the ruling Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf today, he said Prime Minister Imran Khan is determined to build corruption-free society by holding across-the-board accountability of all the corrupt elements without any discrimination. The Foreign Minister said Pakistan secured several successes on the diplomatic front under the dynamic leadership of the Prime Minister. Pakistan Navy has successfully demonstrated anti-ship missile firing in the North Arabian Sea. In a statement today, Navy spokesperson said the anti-ship missiles were fired at the sea level by warships and aircraft. The spokesperson said the successful demonstration of missile firing is a testimony to the Pakistan Navy's operational capability and military readiness. On the occasion, the Naval Chief Admiral Zafar Mirza expressed satisfaction over the operational preparedness of the Pakistan Navy. He said Pakistan Navy is fully capable to respond to the enemy's any aggression befittingly. In occupied Kashmir, the Indian troops, in their fresh act of state terrorism, martyred 3 Kashmiri youths in Pulwama district today. The troops martyred the 3 youths during a cordon and search operation at Goripura in Avantipura area of Pulwama district. APHC leader Khwaja Firdaus and chairman of Jammu Kashmir Muslim Conference Shabbir Ahmed Dar, in the statements issued in Srinagar, said India is committing genocide of Kashmiris amid the lockdown in the territory. Meanwhile, an analytical report released by the research section of the Kashmir Media Service today said the wave of hatred and prejudice against Muslims in India has witnessed an increase of a dangerous proportion under the RSS-backed Narendra Modi-led fascist government. It said there was a growing tide of bigotry and oppression against Muslims in the country, where lynching of Muslims has become a norm. The report pointed out that the Muslims are being attacked in ever-increasing numbers across Indian cities and towns. The Hurriyat leader Firdaus Ahmed Shah, in a statement in Srinagar, urged the international community to come forward and save the people of Jammu and Kashmir from Indian brutalities. And finally, the weather. Mainly hot and dry weather is likely to prevail in most parts of the country during the next 24 hours. However, light rain with wind and thunderstorm is expected in Islamabad, Potawar region, Peshawar, Mardan, and Kohat. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.